Okay. Tinderbox. Ow! Why do I keep doing that? Oh, that is a lot of naked people. That is a lot of naked people. Oh, Jesus. I was gonna go for a rather tasteless joke there, but I'm gonna avoid it. I'm gonna close that door too. Oh, for the love of God! Oh, so many naked people. So many naked dead people. And they just keep appearing. Lovely. But he was clearly going for the furnace. They can't be moved at all. Not that I want to go anywhere near whatever the fuck this is. And I can hear screams. Nice. This is exactly what I thought it was going to be. My slow descent into fucking madness. Body's still stiff and rigor mortis and can't be older than a day. Okay. Does that mean I have to cut him open? Because he was talking about the blood and shit. Maybe a surgical needle. There's something missing. What, a fucking glass container? Can't use lightning this way. Can't use lightning as well, but... Oh, it was health. Okay. Oh, nice. All is good. Body is stiff. Right, okay. Right, so I've got a surgical needle. But am I missing something to actually cut them open? Can I attach that to that? Combination does not work. Combination, no. What if I drill them? Like... Oh my god, that worked! No! No! Cannot use item this way. But the blood cannot be injected without the proper tool. Okay. Nothing missing. Hey! I got a follower! 2 seconds. It might be that the game capture needs to go down there. There we are! Okay. Sorry, it's an entirely new setup. This is, I'm still getting used to this. Okay, the blood can't be attached with the proper tool, but where the fuck are the proper... That's gonna be pissing blood until I find something, isn't it? So that says to me there's something in this pile of nakedness that I need. So many naked people. It should not be what I'm focusing on, I'm not gonna lie to you, but how can it not be? Look at so many naked people. Just right. So I'm missing an item. I need to find. But jar. Yeah, the thing is though, I've got a jar. Like, I've got the glass jar here, but it says I can't use it in that way. Item cannot be used this way. Blood cannot... I need to inject the blood into myself because I'm fucking mental, apparently. But blood cannot be injected at the proper tier, so I've got the hollow needle, but I've got something missing. And there's nothing up here that helps. There's nothing here that helps. Maybe I need to go explore some more. I was kind of hoping to avoid that because I have a feeling I'm going to get my giblets chewed by a monster.
What happened? Why are all these dead? Where am I? What's happening? Help! Anybody! Help!
That's what happened to me when someone tried to trap me in a room to make me watch a disaster movie.
3 days now. This is ridiculous.
Is that me?
Why doesn't someone come to this room? Hey! Anybody? Am I all alone here? Help! Help! I'm so tired. If I sleep, will I wake from this nightmare? If not, I pray my Heavenly Father will take me in my sleep.
Sounds like Daniel, but I'm not sure if it is or not. I feel like Daniel's starting to slow down a bit because he's starting to realise that I've got a couple of ideas as to what's happening, but I kind of hope I'm wrong about them, if that makes any kind of sense. Right, got the syringe. No, I need to inject it to myself like a crazy person. No need to inject the blood again. Because I'm fucking mental. Oh Jesus! No, 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 no. Shut that door, get the fuck out of here. There's nobody here. Nobody here. There's nobody here. Like, get to fuck. My sanity is non-existent, so I need to... And I'm out of fucking lantern oil. So I'm fucked. Just run. Go, 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 go. Oh, my lantern's gone. It's actually survived me. It's actually survived to this point, so I'm actually quite proud of myself for how little I've used it until now. Oh, by the way, that's not me in the chat, that is my fiance, my wonderful, loving other half of Square Go Gamers. Henry Bedloe went to class carrying the anger of his bitter mother. He never cried, he made others cry instead. Pain is like that. You either become sad or you become angry. Henry always chose the latter. Henry sounds like a prick. Right, here's my sanity. Head is pounding, hands are shaking. It's better than ellipsis. Better than ellipsis. No, not rip and tearing. I do all the laundry in the house. I genuinely, because I am a stay-at-home dad, I do all the washing and the cleaning and stuff like that. So actually it's... No! Amber, going back up the ladder, back up the ladder, back up the ladder, back up the ladder. You can go fuck yourself. You can go fuck yourself. My sanity. No, I'm still sane-ish. Last night's stream was a good one. It was a really good one. I thoroughly enjoyed last night. Even if South Park, I know the humour those guys have got, but I just feel like they took the game and went, right, so we're throwing all the rules out the windows and we're just going to have, you know, as you saw, people jacking off in their houses and fucking donkeys. I'd be disappointed if they didn't. By the nice, calming waterfall. That's a waterfall. What the fuck is that? Mushrooms. I reckon if you ate some of those mushrooms, Daniel, you'd be absolutely fine. So high you wouldn't give a fuck. Or kill you and this would be over. Yes! Right, now I'm not going to waste my lunch on stuff. I do not have the information necessary to do this. So I will wait until you know what? Fuck it, just go for it. Two levers control the noisy machine. Fuck your quick, Daniel. Absolutely nothing. Oh, yes, I need to slow down. Like I said, when I finish this game tonight, if I finish this game tonight, type seems to lose. Long time, but listen, look in the water. I can't use items. Can I jump on it? I've done that in the past. Game audio, so like, sorry, I'll turn it down 2 seconds in. Sound. Is that better? Is that better? So I need to turn that down.
What's happening? What are you doing? Let me go! Please, don't take me! Nobody ever returned!
Huh. So Daniel went through some shit. I have some theories about the ending of the game. I'm not sure whether to say them out loud in case they're right or not, I guess is the way to put it. Could you fuck off? Please. I mean, I said please. I don't have any of the other Amnesia games on Steam. I've got the Amnesia Collection on PS4, but I don't have it downloaded right now. And I feel like these games work better on PC anyway, just the idea of mouse and keyboard. I just feel like this is what this game is made for. So for as much as possible, I'm going to try and stick to Amnesia on PC. And because I literally got this game for free on Steam when it was on a flash 24-hour sale, it cost a thing. Yeah, I literally got this game about 3-4 years ago, but I've been too much of a chicken shit to actually play it. Oh, you bastards! Oh, why the fuck would you touch it then, Daniel? Absolute helmet, man, I swear. As it gets. But is that really what I need to do? Still moving, just at a slow pace. I feel like I need to get it to stop completely, unless I can sneak through it. No, I can't. I can't even touch it because you saw what happened. Fucking fanny features here thinks it's a good idea to try and touch it like Bart touching a fucking candle. Up with his hands! I don't have the shrill, high voice enough to carry that impression, so I'll leave that up to your imagination. a short height. Fuck me down here on top of the world, aren't you? Cannot use items. Right, I feel like the short height needs to get used in here. I was just, yep, you're one step ahead of the game here, Chief. Yeah! Now let's move before this fucking monster turns up. It should have crystal clear sanity. Oh, slight headache and sanity. Okay, that is not what I wanted to see.
Daniel, turn around this instant. You are carrying the shadow with you.
I feel like that's the monsters that have been haunting me throughout this game. They are horrific creatures. Look at them! Bye bye! Oh, that was good fun. Oh, can I just, very quickly, with this hand... Fuck you for everything you put me through. Fuck you. Blah. There we go, I feel better now. The fuck do I do now then? Anyone has any... Oh, Jesus Christ, what was that? Fucking arsehole. No, I don't want you in my life. But did you not hear me, sir? I don't want you in my life. I don't. I do not, sir. No thank you. Seems to have gone. Which way am I going? Oh, this way. I think. Yeah, I'm walking very gingerly now. I'm not sorry. There is a monster down here. I do not want to get eaten for dinner, sir. I do not. Oh, no, 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 sir. Hear him? I don't want to see him. He's literally just waiting there. He is just waiting there for me. Like, could you kindly, sir, fuck off? crazy. What's the plan here, guys? What should I do? Fucking bolt it or find another way around? I don't have a fucking clue. Because he's not moving. Head's pounding, hands are shaking. Take one of them just now. Full lantern of oil. Bolt it. Think I might need to. Find another way. Conflicting information. Love it. But I'm with Rip and Tearing. Fuck that noise. I have exactly fuck all. Oh, no, I tell a lie. You're a sadist. Oh, he heard me. Ah, no. Ah! Fine, I'm fighting over here. That is a long ladder. Oh, I can't use anything. I can't use my inventory while I'm climbing. Okay. This ladder's so long, I feel like I can hear Snake Eater. There is never any escape. Things like this live with you always. How could you know if Henry would show up down the road or even at his house? Is he that mad? Would he do that? Okay. Throwable items. That says to me I'm gonna get my butt pounced on pretty soon. I have no backup oil, so I'm trying not to waste what I've got. But I don't want to use up all my tinderboxes either. I can literally hear my sanity dripping away. Oh, 2 tinderboxes, nice. Right. Is there anything down here right now that I need? No? Good, I can get the fuck out of here.
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander,
Yes.
soon I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
Okay. That is, not a pleasant conversation. The laboratory. Of course it won't, because I've got fucking blocks in the way, you helmet. Can't use anything this way. I beg to differ. I beg to fucking differ. There's oil down there, I think? Oh, no. I can even hear things I don't want to hear. Shit, Jesus, he's alive.
Help me.
How the fuck do I do that?
Switch.
What switch? Are you Agrippa?
Please.
a switch.
Pull the switch. Please. Thank you. You have my gratitude. My name is Agrippa. Who might you be? Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel? You want to stop Alexander? Oh my, so Babylon shall fall, you say? You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without an arm. He has one. That's not very promising at all.
Wonderful.
The sanctum is basically impenetrable, but I guess why all. It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke his, my own, a long time ago.
So there's more than one?
Really? Well, if you tell the truth, by all means, seek out the pieces of the broken oar and mend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak matter, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there.
Wonderful. Why did I pull the live ready torture rooms? Okay, cool. Why did I pull the library though?
Daniel, I hate to bother you further, but if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you? I know it sounds ridiculous. Look at it. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Weyer, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to help them.
Oh, I can't
a
go.
recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic to free me from this husk of mine.
I mean, he seems like a stand.
I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important, you know. Baron Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead husk for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
Agrippa the Dying Man seeks a note written by a man named Johann Weyer. Heavy doors blocking the path. Daniel is as smart as ever. Right, a nice lightly brick room. Lit room. Good God. Jesus Christ! Thank you for following me! Oh my god, I just shit my pants. So let's look around the torture rooms for pieces of the orb. Sorry, it was just horrible timing with the horror game and my notifications for someone following me. Oh my god, oh the chancel. The fear had begun to drown him again. He reached once more for the empty bottle of laudanum. In frustration, he smashed it against the bedpost. If there's anyone in here. Is this door open? Whoopsie one. That is a creepy looking fucking... It looks like a Super Saiyan tower. But look at that. Fucking spikes and...
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
Oh, he's there. He's right there. Of course he is. Of course he's fucking there. Just run. Just fucking run. Is he following me? He's right there, but he's not. He's too far away from me now. Oh, Jesus. Okay, why would you fucking think about doing that?
Who are you to question me?
Wait, what? Head of a smooth hemispherical depression. Oh. A wound is bleeding quite bad. Few consequences. Okay. I'm feeling. A mystic barrier blocks a passage into the chancel. Looks cool. This game is getting fucking weirder and weirder though. Wait, where is that creepy bastard? Has he gone away? Kinda happy if he has. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb I first found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me the most impetuous. Feeling a paucity of prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I have tried everything but have yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for other purposes. Centuries have passed in vain, and I wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? Creepy. I had a cup. I did. Sorry, just a wee brief coffee break. I would put that on and I would be the most armored person in this entire place and make sure that no one could take it away from me. Like, no one could even get near me. Okay. That is literally just a big altar of nothing. So what's that? Okay, there must be something down here. See if I jump up. Oh my god, I can actually fall down. Okay, let's not do that. This is not a platformer. Oil, there's nothing here, nothing here. What a waste of time. I mean, this must be gold for a reason. No? It's the only golden thing on this. No? Right here. No? I tribute this golden statue. No? Fuck you then. So I must be missing something. Tinderbox. Well, there's nothing in here, so other side. Run over yonder. Don't get me wrong, this is still a scary game, but I feel like it's less scary towards the end game now. Like it does with a lot of horror games though, because you get used to its mechanics and stuff and how it works. And
12th of August, 1839. The banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
that is creepy as fuck. But it's interesting to see his buckets of tar. Nice. You can hear his slow descent into madness. It's actually really cool. Really interesting. Punch. Take me in. Right. A wooden bucket filled with sticky tar. Right, what do I need it for? I don't think I need anything else in here just now. So,
Is this guilt I'm witnessing, Daniel? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you?
yeah, I asked for help. Don't remember asking for this insanity. No object using. Okay. So it's not here. So this really is just a fucking empty room. There's nothing in here to. Yeah, there's been a whole bunch of fan games as well, but there's been 2 official Amnesia games, one called A Machine for Pigs and one called Justine, I think. Neither of which I have on here, which is why I won't play them, because I don't want to play them on PS4. I wonder if we could use it in that orb-shaped depression. This is true. Regime played Resident Evil 7 and she had a hard enough time just dealing with Jack with what limited way you could attack, never mind having to run and hide from him. Never seen her angrier. It was fun. So I must have need to do something on top of it. That makes sense. I'm guessing I don't have anything to actually use on it just yet. It's fine. Using it to find something else. Yeah, for real, I've never seen you angrier at a game. It wasn't even a rage game, it was just Resident Evil 7, but the mechanics got you so rage-worthy, it was, in a sadistic way, quite funny. So it's not either of these ways, so it must need to go back for something and come back later then. Because that doesn't look like it. It had gone too far. The man was suffocating as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. This police started to look for the Damascus rose oil. Jesus.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
That is twisted. Genius. Twisted. Oh dear God, what the fuck's going on? What is that? What was that?
How are things coming? Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient. By me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann.
Cannot be open.
You never heard of Johann Ryer? Mein Gott.
Box. Okay, so I feel like I need to head up to the torture chamber now. Because that's obviously the best place to go. Well, there's nothing in here, so you don't need to freak your chicken. Tinderbox. There is an achievement for finding every single tinderbox that there is to find. I do not have that kind of patience.
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. A taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in a dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They will be back. They will be back.
Well, that's fucking mental. Picked up meat. A slab of fresh meat. I wouldn't say one was bigger than the other between us.
How are things coming? Where was my pupil? My pupil. Yes.
Can I give you Can
I do take pride in that. Is it so wrong?
I beg to differ. He's looking a wee bit skinny. Right. Where the fuck am I meant to go? Like, this is the torture chamber, yeah? So there's meant to be fucking pieces of orb here other than moldy bread and shit. But there's nothing in here. Can't use it this way. Okay. Why are you going insane, Daniel? There's nothing here to go insane about. Heads are pounding, hands are shaking. That does sound like the start of a good song, though. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's how Eminem's 8 Mile starts. Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. Such filthy thought. Good men can safely cheer their departure as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed. But then you have the duality of man, at which you, at that point, you have become the filthy masses that you seek to exterminate. I'm talking shit, I have no idea what I just said. Me being a dumbass this time. No objectives anymore. But I beg to fucking differ. Like, there's clearly fucking bloodstains and shit here.
Find her!
Who is her? Solid metal and in good shape, this is loose. Anyone watching knows what I'm meant to be doing. Could nudge me in the right direction, because I haven't a fucking clue at this point. I'm running in circles now. Thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window at the widespread forest in the morning sun. Will this ever end, he thought. Torture does eventually have an end. In death. Usually. This is also if the torturer...
Something else. I found the Mithrae pots. One which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithraism? I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old faith, building temples out of caverns. The Dark Walls being the universe, and inside are its followers. Humans watching the sky slowly tire. But the followers do
I
one
am
thing to allow them real sense.
somewhere. I can tell you I'm with Agrippa, and that's about the most information I can give you right now. I found Agrippa, I brought him down off his torture thing, and he's told me to find 6 pieces of an orb. Found a new area. Nice.
9th of August, 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
Something must be wrong with the machinery. Two levers on the top floor are not working. It's probably some problem with the machinery.
Do whatever it takes.
It's a small touch, but I do like how you can genuinely hear Daniel going insane. Okay, I can tell you guys exactly where I am. I have found Agrippa.
What lever? Oh, that lever. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
You're so helpful. Look up the chancel is where I am. Chancel and the torture area. I'm trying to find pieces of an orb. If that's any help to you, that would be wonderful. Because I am just... I'm just spinning my wheels now. chair on the table, climb up to the hatch in the ceiling. Right.
How are things coming? Not
that-
many orbs are left.
Is that in the chancel? Chair on the table, into the ceiling. Okay. That. Chair and table next to Agrippa. Right, okay. Thank you! That's all the nudge I needed to get me going in the right direction. Thank you, guys. Carefully cutting the man open made him think, this is how Father must feel about his craft. Being an artisan, relying on one's skill to perform something so delicate grants a certain form of pride.
I do get it. Via was a brave man, and dared to proceed where I did not. He unearthed a number of Calvin temples, and gathered a whole collection of orbs. But, unlike every other finder since the fall of the Israel faith, he was able to unshackle the heart you and I connected with the orbs. He used them, and was able to travel far and wide, beyond the world itself.
Me, powerful.
Not the way I hoped for. I've done all that I can to escape this prison. But now, I use all my strength merely to stay alive. My pupil, Johann Dyer, said he found a way to take me with him beyond the stars. But I was too afraid to come along. Seriously. And now, all I can do is regret it.
I'd like to get the chair back up at his feet. That'd be wonderful. Just
I've always hoped fire would return and give me a second chance. But so does Alexander. That's why he
you're
keeps me
a
here
fascinating
as
character
a
for a
hostage,
bit, but could
hoping
you
Vaya
do me a favour
will reveal himself.
and shut the fuck up? Whilst I frustratingly try and figure out. Let's get this goddamn chair. It's a fucking chair, come on.
You're a good boy, Dad, and I appreciate your comment. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
I do, and I'm trying to figure out how to... You know what, please just let that be enough.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Oh, fuck you.
You're a good boy, Dad, and I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
There we go, got it. Now set.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Still. Ah! Is there another chair? Is there another chair that
You're
I
a
can
good boy,
fucking
Dad.
steal? Because I'm not
And I
fanning about
appreciate
with
your
this one.
comfort.
A box will do. A
But I
fucking...
believe you have more important things to take care of.
I've tried rotating it, moving
You should
about,
hurry,
fucking
Dad.
everything
No
else on the
time for
sub.
sitting around. You're a good boy, Dad. And I appreciate your comfort. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Yeah, I do. You shut the fuck up is one of them!
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around. You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate your comfort. But I believe you have more
Rippin' Terry!
important things
Now
to
you
take
listen
care of.
here!
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Right, that is balanced nicely. Now if I get this, and I can just balance
You're a
it
good boy, Dad.
nicely on the
And I
table
appreciate your comfort.
without knocking off
But I
everything
believe you
else.
have more important things to take care of.
Jump up here, up here, up here.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Right. So what do I do while I'm here? Cool.
You're a good boy, and I appreciate your comfort. But I
Now I
believe
go
you
back to the
have
machinery,
more
right?
important things to take care of.
Dude, fuck the lot of you, right? Just fuck the lot of you. I'm a clever boy. My daughters tell me so every day. They fucking do as well. They call me clever boy. Not even. Oh, they're so cute in their condescendingness. I can't even. Who's dead? Yes.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
And how are you gonna stop me? You and what army, motherfucker?
Ah, you did get it. You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Condescending prick. Ow. Right. Like that. Agrippo channels Wire. Wire taught me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and he still insists on releasing me, Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such a lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is, and always has been for centuries, my only link to the worlds beyond. Wire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for this release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Wire told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer vitae and tampter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tamter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word in these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Kerink. I'll have to address why with this, as we have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Hello, Dwayne King! Yeah, right. So, basically, Agrippa really is a bit of a cunt. That's what I picked up from that. The choir. Well-lit area. I don't like my chances. Nice! Pentagram! And after the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. Nice. Torture chamber! Bum 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 bum. Can't use it this way. What am I meant to use the slab of meat for? Is it just a snack in case I get hungry? What the fuck am I meant to do with it? Oh,
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions.
What
Hurry.
the fuck is that?
No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Take the man, cut the lines. Take the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
So I've gone fucking mental. 2 seconds, sorry, I'm just, well, get rid of this. Ah, piss, okay. Come on. Yeah, I know you can see Discord. I'm trying to get rid of it. Sorry, 2 seconds. It's not letting me get rid of it. 2 seconds. There we go, got it. Cool.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly.
I will do whatever it takes.
Yep, you are full on insane, Daniel. Fucking bonkers. He wasn't hanging there before, was he? Paint the lines, cut the man. And there's another one. Guilty conscience, much? Is this the way I came? Not sure, actually. Nope, this is where I want to go. I don't want to go back to the nave, I want to go to the choir main entrance. Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. I'm not touching that building.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only see misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good, or do you do the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate, or when you first discovered
Oh, you bastard!
would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Where's my sanity? Head is pounding, hands are shaking. There was a spoopy monster that decided I look tasty, and he I was a free buffet to him. He just had to catch me. I was food on the run. I was food on the run. Ow. Can I just... Oh, Jesus, fuck! Why? The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body just to slip for a moment. His knee jerked and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and begun to leak. Nom nom. Fucking nom. Let's just close that over, will we? Piece of ore. Nice, I got one. One down. You are a beautiful bastard, Rippenteering. Do you know that? A beautiful bastard. Thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel. There is a spoopy monster floating about. Steam is a lot easier than people think, and it looks intimidating for anyone who hasn't used it. If you want, before I guys end the stream, I can set up a display capture and I can show you Steam before I leave and show you. It is simple, and I can even show you how to set up a PS4 controller to this so you can use your controller for games. Just let me know if that's what you guys are interested to see. Oh, can you hear him? Sounds like a fucking whale. Has he seen me? No. This area is fucking huge. And you need to sneak about it because Fanny Features here wants to nibble my giblets. This tissue is quite soft and should be possible to break open. Nice! Poison gland. Does not work. Well, go fuck yourself. That... No. Call me crazy. But that is a fucking cow. Oh, it's a fake one. Okay. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bull, as he was forced to enter. Oh no, it was one of those. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument, which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. That is a genuine torture method that was used. Literally what they said. They would put you inside a bull, and so they would put you in there and they would close the lid and they would light a fire underneath it and you would get cooked from the inside, and your screams would come through this and it would sound like a bull's mooing. It was a genuine torture method used, and it was fucking horrific. But unfortunately, it was a real torture method. You can either watch the Bioshock on our stream page, or so I'm watching the conversation as well as I'm playing this. Any stream we do within most of the time anyway, it'll get put onto our YouTube page and a playlist for our streams. So if we ever do a stream that you missed, that's where you'll find it. She did. She platinum Bioshock. It was, she had to take a break from Bioshock after that for a while. She drove herself nuts to get it. Oh fuck, he's there. I'm not sure if he's seen me or not. Yeah, go ahead, tell us more about it. Sorry if I'm going a wee bit quiet now. I know me whispering is not affecting the game in any way, shape or form, but it makes me feel better. I don't know if anyone ever does that in horror games, like there's an enemy skulking about, and you know you whispering does make a slight bit of difference, but you're just like, shit.
She deserved it, that little bitch.
Did she though, Daniel? Did she? Or are you just fucking mental?
The wheel is good for keeping your victim still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Oh my god. Alien Isolation can hear you, yeah. Because they programmed the alien to have two different conflicting AIs. They have one AI that knows where you are, but the other AI doesn't, or something like that. It knows roughly around the area where you are, but it doesn't know your exact location. So it can hear you if you whisper into the microphone and stuff. And murderers' limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly but with intent. So the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final. That is not mercy! That. Right, is that me back? Am I good? I would like to apologise for that because I have no fucking idea what happened there. Right, am I good? Can you all see me? Yay, a follower! Hey, COD8, thank you! Thank you for following me! Oh, man. And we're back from commercial break. The sad part is I was playing the whole time. So, thank you for bearing with me during my absence. But As you can see, I do. Well, you can't see right now. Maybe you can. You can see I genuinely am following you guys chat as I'm playing the game. So please don't think I can see everything you're seeing and doing. Oh shit! 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 Run! 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 This is not happy fun times. I can't look at my chat. I can't see anything right now. I need to escape this crazy bastard. Ah, you fucker! I tried doing that. It wouldn't fucking let me. Okay. This is getting really fucking pieces of ore. 2 pieces of ore, and I don't know how many pieces I need. Cody is a member of the Indie Scots that I am a group with in Discord. We do community game nights on Friday nights every week, and we also... He's a fellow Scottish gamer, and we did a podcast with him last week called Scots with Soul. So if you want to go have a wee swatch of that and a few of our other Scottish brethren. He's also an awesome streamer himself. Please give him some love. He makes my Scottish accent look shit. I don't even think I really have one. Right, I'm just gonna fucking run out because this is getting tedious a little bit. So I've just been here, picked up the ore piece that was in here, and we've learned about horrific torture methods that we didn't really need to know about. So, yeah, but it's more identifiable than whatever the fuck mine is. I've had people genuinely ask me if I'm Canadian or American. It's weird. When you get angry, it slips out flying and it's beautiful to listen to. Your inner witch comes out. Right. There's no monsters kicking about, so I can run about here. Oh, hello. Oil and techniques.
Get her back!
There is a monster constantly floating about. I need to make sure I try and avoid him because he can kill me in like one hit. A few consequences. Actually, I'll use that and then I'll get full health and I might actually be able to avoid him a little bit better. In theory. I think I've done all I can here. I think. There's the torture chamber and I found a piece of orb here as well. Okay, I can. I didn't even think I could. I wonder if I can slap a bit of meat in there. This area is so big, it's getting hard to figure out where I have and haven't been. And it's frustrating because I just want to find all the ore pieces and move on. I don't even know how many ore pieces are left. Shattered pieces lie scattered in the torture rooms. Right, so I've found 2 so far. So how many torture rooms are there? I've been in this one as well. I've been here. Oh, he's floating about. Fuck, fuck, fucking fuck. Shit, shit, shit. Hide, 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 hide. Is he still there? Let's go. Yeah, it's my first playthrough. I've had it for years. I got it in, I genuinely think it was 2015. There was a 24-hour flash sale for the promotional release of Soma, who are the same people who made this, made Soma as well. And to promote it for 24 hours, this game was completely free to download. So I got it then, but my laptop couldn't handle it because I had such an old laptop. I couldn't play it until recently. So this genuinely is, I've had it for so long but I haven't been able to play it until recently. Because on my old laptop I could play games like Binding of Isaac and a couple of emulators here and there because it wasn't a gaming laptop. Oh, excuse me, just had a can of Pepsi. It wasn't a gaming computer in the slightest, and I'm amazed I got away with what I did for as long as I did. Like, he even asked Rasheen in the comments, editing from that laptop was the hardest thing we've ever had to do. It was torture. Officially have a worldwide fan base. That makes me feel amazing. It genuinely does.
Help her! Find a way!
Who is her? Who is she? Who are you talking to, Daniel? Neve. So I have 2 pieces. If anyone can tell me how many pieces of the orb I find in the choir main hall. If anyone can tell me how many pieces of orb are in the choir main hall, that would be wonderful, so I know I'm not just wasting my time in there. Because I found 2 so far. If I need to find another one, that's fine, but I'd rather know I'm not spinning my wheels in there. If anyone could do that for me, that would be wonderful. Court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other whilst I quietly sit in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I'm the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places and they will grow too old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time but by anguish. 3 pieces, right, so I'm not wasting my time. I do need to go back in and find some more pieces. Okay. Thank you. I've got 2, I need to go find 1 more then. Sorry, 2 seconds while I just get that off my screen. Oh, we're doing this again, are we? There on the transcript inquire amongst the torture chambers. If you're unable to access the transcript inquire, follow the steps. Right, I'm in the choir, that's fine. Right, so I'm in the choir main hall, and that's when I need to get 1 more piece in there. And then I'll head back to the transept, which would be the opposite door of the choir, which I'm in just now. Which again is fine, as long as I know that's what I need to do. I just felt like I was just going in circles. So as long as I know I'm not wasting my time in here, that's all I needed to know. Thank you for that. You're an absolute gem. I'll find out soon and I'll find out which ones I've been in. So I'll leave the doors open of the ones I've been in. So I've been in there, I've got the orb from there. I also need to avoid slashy Mick chasey bands. Work, children. Yeah, I I genuinely feel like that sometimes too, but I've had to shut myself off from that. Like, gaming is my downtime, but it's also my work. I won't feel guilty. I did for a wee while feel guilty about playing a game that I wasn't streaming, but I realised that if I do that, I'll just drive myself crazy. So I do have a couple of games I play for pleasure and streaming. If people want to see me stream them, that's different. Because recently I have played Fortnite a couple of times and I don't get the fascination of it. It is a boring game. And before people say you're just not very good at it, you're probably right. I wasn't very good at Fortnite. I was pretty shit at it. But it doesn't make it a good game. Just because you're not good at something doesn't mean you have to enjoy it. I'm semi-reasonable at Call of Duty, but it's a half-decent game. I really enjoy Call of Duty even when I didn't enjoy it. There it is! I was in there as well! Fucking hell! Can't combine them. No, I don't stay together. Okay. Call of Duty ate my dog. Yep. Like I said, I played Modern Warfare because it was released for free on PlayStation Network. I haven't got Black Ops 4 mostly because I wasn't sure whether it would be any good or not with the Battle Royale mode and no storyline. But I don't know. Maybe I'll get it later when it's actually on sale. It's not a ridiculous amount of money just for the privilege of playing Call of Duty. I don't know. My first ever series was Doom, which I finally finished, and my final episode was a stream, which for some of my series I might actually do more because it was a lot of fun, because it was a big 5-hour stream and it was a lot of fun to do.
How are things coming? Incredible! You found Vire's recipe. Then there might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic via disguise. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
Anyone? Mixture made with 3 ingredients. Do I save him or not? Because the logs described him as a pretty shady character. For. I'm guessing the poisonous mushroom doesn't go on that though. No, that doesn't. Okay. Have some meat. Something is pulling the rope. Bone is covered in mucus. Can it be combined by hand? According to the note, the tonic has to be made with care. Okay. Okay. Let's go speak to Agrippa. He might have a clue on.
How are things coming? Looks like you cleaned out the choir. Head for the transept and find the rest of the ore pieces.
Do I need to save him? Is it a good idea to save him, or will he betray me? You know what? I'm going to take him at his word because I'm a nice guy, and I will try my best to save him. If it bites me in the ass, it bites me in the ass. The fear had begun to drown him again. He reached once more for the empty bottle of laudanum. That word. Jesus. I'm gonna avoid the creepy ass pentagrams on the floor. If you listen really carefully, you can hear the sound of Ed and Al trying to revive their mother. Oh, I'm not sorry, I love that reference.
Baron, how much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one, prepare him.
So if I mess about with this, will I be able to transmute without a circle? Oh, it's dark. It is darker than dark. Oh, I have 10 of them. Nice, I can actually use a couple. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave away to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. $2. Jesus. The sounds in this game are horrific. Like, beautiful, but my god. They are now crawling on my face. They are now crawling on my goddamn face. I am losing sanity, am I not? Head is pounding, hands are shaking. Yeah, on the PS4. I've got Dragon Ball FighterZ on the PS4. I've got a couple of games on Steam as well. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I've got, as I said, I've got Dragon Ball FighterZ on the PS4. I've got Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I do have a couple of games on Steam as well that we could have a look at as well. But I'm just not sure what would work for a community night, I guess. If there's any suggestions, just let me know. Rape. Okay, here we go. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The man stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. This game is making me awfully sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pretty sure there's only one piece left. Oh my sweet god! Jesus Christ! Like, this guy over here, right? This guy is like, yeah, I'm doing what I need to do, fine. I've got some fucked up fingers, but I do what I must. This guy is like, I like what I'm doing. I'm out of here. I am so done. That's the way I came in because giant pentagram on the floor. So I'm guessing possibly this way.
Let me go, you brute!
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Probably
Of
should set a man on
course.
fire.
We are dealing with monsters here.
But I don't think what you're gonna do to him in here is any more humane than what he is.
No, please. I'll do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
Pretty sure this is the last piece of orb, so I'm not sure. Tonic made with 3 ingredients, so I've got 2 of them. I've got the poison gland, I've got the remains. I need the tonic. So before I do anything else, oh, crystal clear sanity, nice. I'll need to figure out what I'm doing with Agrippa, I think. Jackbox would be a good game for community night. I think, if I was following the chat right, I think Vanessa is going to do the next community games night. Am I right? Hello. What's up here? Magic lamp? Maybe for what's that? String? Why do we need string? Tinderbox. Combination does not work. They won't stay together. Combination does not work. Combination does not work. Notes on torture. Here we go! There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you're about to apply, and then to continue with this actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient and the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, and then wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitate and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely they will all be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. You are a twisted man. You should not know that much about torture. Is it you, my love, I miss the most? Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they would demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. A little bit dramatic, mate. Right, so I picked up some string. Don't know what it's for, though. Anyone watching this, can anyone tell me where to find the tonic to combine all these ingredients for Agrippa?
I see that all the art pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my fate is in your hands.
Where do I
see
find
that all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to
So I've got the poison gland and I got the remains, so I need to get the
mend the
tonic.
orb,
If
there
anyone
might
knows where I
still be a
can find the
chance for you
tonic,
to save me.
I will save him.
Please, my fate is in your hands.
But not before.
I see that all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it.
I might just go mend the orb. Oh, Jesus Christ! What the fuck? What the fuck? I had no chance! Sleep. Oh, that was the point. Hazel spent all summer in bed. He used to read to her after helping his father with his work. In his mind, he was like, sure, sure it's a good day. It's fine, it's too late now.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
use item this way. Well, it's not loose enough. No need to waste more time on it. This is no use. Bucket to piss in. So I got that iron bar for something. Door's locked. Can't slip through that, can I? Oh, hello. Where's my sanity? Crystal clear. A rod of iron from the cell bars. Can I combine it with anything? Locked. Not anymore, because I think I'm past that point. But thank you anyway. I think I just decided to one without. Yeah, I think you said that's not going to do anything. Can't use it this way. So why the fuck do I have an iron bar then? Okay. But why? But why though? Can't use item this way. No object to use item on. What the fuck? What am I meant to do then? Oh, come on! Not cool. Like, there's not even anything on the roof. There's nothing here. This guy can't. Fuck off, you dirty little bastards. Am I stuck in jail? Can I really go nowhere? Find another way out. How? There's nothing around here I can use. Sorry, man. Thank you for sticking around for the stream, though. It was nice to have you. Any advice here, guys? I am completely fucking lost. I've been saying this a lot recently, like being completely lost, but I know it says there's no point wasting more time on it, but I'm gonna waste more time on it anyway. Ah! More and more of it is growing. Ah, come on! on! Use it to break out of the cell. Use what? The iron bar, fine, but how and where do I use it? Because like literally nothing is letting me. Cannot use item this way. That can't move. Right, how do I use the iron bar? Because it's not letting me genuinely do anything with it. Never mind. Never mind. I'm out. Tonight there's gonna be a jailbreak. Thank you for helping me. There's little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of these last few days. If I am fortunate, I will fall asleep in time, will pass without effort. I have begun to wean myself of my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, but now I feel the closed walls comforting me. As long as I am here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped the key down the pipes. It gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape if only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I best you and escape your clutches, and return with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers. In my dreams. Why am I going insane so hard? Naked man! What the fuck? Some bruises. Can't hurt. Picked up a wooden bucket. And a bucket to piss in. Nice. Right, so turn the lever the other way so I can bring the up here. Yeah, fill the wooden bucket with water. To get the key from the cell drain. Guessing it's in this poor bastard's cell? Never know. Must be rough in the letter. Because because obviously he was talking about stuff and things and stuff.
I should kill them all. Burn this castle to the ground.
Oh, right there, rod back up. That come in handy. Then the key will get you out the cells. Okay, just find the drain then. Thank you, you are most kind to me. Where is it? Need to find a pipe in the cells. Okie dokie. Okay, try whacking the pipes. Good shout, good shout. You're a clever cookie. That is a hell of a puzzle. Like, for real. You really have to think outside the box with some of these ones. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ, it's coming for me! No, no, no! Oh, you dirty bastards! No, 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 no! Ah, fucking no! No, 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 no! Let me through the door! Let me through the door! Oh, shit, shit, shit! Oh, you cunt! Ah! Oh, this is ominous as fuck. Do not stop to look behind me, guys. Oh my god, Right, alive, I'm alive, it's on the map, it's fucking alive. Let's just focus on it. The nave! Made it back to the nave. Hazel turned 15, she had lived 3 years longer than Dr. T had foreseen. Her parents had given up from exhaustion and decided to have her committed for permanent treatment at Canterbury Hospice, but she was still alive. She had embraced them and wished them a grand adventure in Algeria. Back to the nave. Alexander became silent. He didn't know what to say. He He could no longer recognize his friend sitting across the carriage.
18th of August, 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Altstadt lies a small settlement where Zimmerman, dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children. We took the coach and went there. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting the others.
Wait, what?
As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children.
You fucking what?
We should have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
Well, that's fucking dark. I'm guessing it's impossible at this point to finish off the tonic. Which is fine. It doesn't bother me, but... Oh, you... I wasn't even near you! I wasn't even fucking near you. Ah! Burning the gland will not help extract the poison. This burn will not extract the substance from the bone. A bucket of tar from the chancel, which I've done. I've got the bucket. I've already put the bucket of tar in the ducat. So I'm guessing my chance to make the tonic is done. Aw, you're awesome. Thanks, guys. But yes, I am loved. Awesome. It's a wonderful game.
I thought I'd lost you. The castle trembled and I could hear the chancel collapse. The laboratory might be accessible now. Time is running short.
How's my health? A few custom bruises all over.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
No, it's not that. I just want to know if saving Agrippa positively or negatively affects the outcome of the game. This blood needs a vessel. Chop off his head, you need a bone saw. But I've got... there's the bone saw. See, I hadn't even found it yet, and you're shout... To get the good ending, chop off his head, genuinely. I hadn't found the bone saw yet. Okay, thank you. That's all I needed to know. Get good
You're a
ending,
good
chop
boy,
off his head.
and I appreciate your compliment. But I believe you have more important things to take care of. Don't get ahead of yourself. First, we need the tonic.
Oh, he genuinely wants me to cut his head off. Okay. Give me 2 seconds while I just get rid of... Oh, shit. There. Sorry, just get rid... Right, we need the tonic.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Bring on the gore! Right, so... I've got the tonic. The substance needs to be purified first. So I've got everything I need to go and create what I need. So let's go and do that since I can literally do that now. Because I couldn't, obviously I don't think I could have done it before because all that stuff was closed. Right, so that's purifying. Incomplete tonic. Put incomplete tonic under here. Squeeze the fuck out of this poisonous mushroom. Picked up incomplete tonic. I'm guessing I need to put it back on the burner. Right, just give me 2 seconds, guys. My phone has died and I can't follow the chat just yet. So I'll be back in just 2 wee seconds. Just give me a second. And he's back. CM Punk's screw you! I'm not even scared just now. But well done for the wrestling reference. Well done. Well done. It's not Mike Foley, it's Mick Foley, but you're almost there. But no, okay, I'm back. I just had to get my phone, and since I was away, I made myself a cheeky cup of coffee. Okay. Right. Give me 2 seconds, I'll get the chat back up. But what do you think of my new setup in terms of my my whole stream setup? Does it look okay with animations and stuff? How does it look in terms of seeing it for yourself? I like the fact you can see who my new followers are, and once we get to donations and stuff and cheers and all the subscribers and that, it'll look a lot better once we get to that point. But until then, I think it looks good, in my personal humble opinion, of course. I'm also turning the heating on. It's quite chilly in here. Not gonna lie to you. Right. Right, you get a shift on. It's my bedtime. I will do whatever I like. This is my stream. I'm kidding. I love you. Right, I'm on it. Right, let's get a shift on.
You're a good boy, Dad, and I appreciate your compliment. But I believe you have more important things to take care of. Don't get ahead of yourself. First, we need the tonic.
Right, the tonic is not yet done. Can't add ingredient as it is. It needs to be purified first. Right, so...
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Heating this up won't accomplish anything. Okay, right, and then... go into this. There we go, now we're cooking the gas. Bone and hot box, yep. And I got the tonic.
Now, pay attention. First, feed me the tonic, and then use the saw to remove my head. As the tonic begins to work, you'll be able to cut off my head without taking my life. Then, take my head and bring it with you. As you enter the gate, Alexander is opening into the inner sanctum. What do you mean? Why wouldn't you enter the gate? We can't argue now. You need to act.
You mad bastard.
Quickly, off with the head.
Off with his head! Grizzly. Picked up Agrippa's head. The severed head of Agrippa. Okay, well I've got it now, so let's get a shift on, as you say. It won't budge. It's probably not because it's not the way I'm meant to go, I guess. Had a hand in making this. It seems that way, doesn't it? barred him from the inner sanctum. He could no longer be trusted to be a part of the ritual.
The blood.
Use it for the ritual. Guess we'll just fucking sprint to the center. Ghouls. Fuck it, let's go. Restore. The orb does not by itself remove the barrier. Something must be done with the machinery. Go do that. Right. Something must be done about the machinery. I'm guessing I don't have anything to do that with. Can't use it this way. Yeah, it's worth a shot. I'm guessing I'm dying. Oh, a few cuts and bruises, I'm alright. So I go over every now and again, so my phone's charging, so I'm just seeing what people are saying. So, I need to figure out how to shut off the electricity, because I'm sure his bill must be huge. Oh, come the fuck on! Every time! It's not even something that can be avoided. I think that's what pisses me off so much.
What is a life worth?
Oh.
How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent. But to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
I missed a bit there. I'm not sure what it said completely. I think I might be able to... Oh, diaries. Downfall. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased her after her all the way up the stairs. I hunted her down and... What is a life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer's... Right, okay. So basically someone escaped and he hunted her down to kill her. And he realised what he's become. He is literally a murderer because he's so scared of dying. Let's not do that. see me looking over just checking the chat. Right. I am dying. But I need to find a way to shut off the machine. So I have to do something with these, obviously. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. Right, so grab a rock, any rock. I think this might actually kill me because my health is shit right now. Yeah. Good enough. Well, it saved my ass, so thank you. Walking away, so I think if I wait long enough. Yeah, it's going away. That's it. Just let him do his thing. Just let him fuck off he fucks. Fuckity bye. You utter cock. The way I need to go anyway, so I'm pretty sure I'm safe just now. Just I hope I am. See, seriously, not fair. Not cool. Disappear when they're done hunting you. They must do. It's fine by me, but the orb's gone. This must be the final section. Like, this must be the end. Yeah, Inner Sanctum. This is the end. Here we are, guys. If it wasn't for Alexander, he would still be innocent and be able to die so. This is it, guys. End of the game. End of the line. Inner Sanctum. Wow.
19th of August, 1839. It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination. Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer. A monster. And now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
Jesus. Oh, don't do this to me. No. Fuck. Fucking game's frozen. Hold on. Damn it. Come on. Sorry guys, the game froze. I'll be back in just 2 seconds. Let's try. Try this again. Hopefully it won't freeze this time. Is the audio up again? No?
19th of August, Alex.
We've literally just seen this. So. Okay, that. What? Am I not meant to touch that? Shit. That was a loud noise. Okay. I'm alive, that's all that matters. I feel like this is gonna hurt me no matter what I do, so I'll just fucking do it. There we go, you dirty cunt. And again! Chamber. All his life he had thought he was a good man. Terrible deeds were only committed by a terrible group like Henry Bedloe, the bully in school. But now he has seen what he himself could do.
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good.
Yeah, and you're very naked.
Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
Tiny wee chode. He's an old man, let him be. The portal is not yet opened. Okay, I can't touch him. Right. So I'm just quickly reading what you said to do here. If you're in the room with Alexander, there are several things you can do. You can use your in the portal, you can shove each pillar to the ground, or you can let Alexander.
Don't do that. I realize you doubt my intelligence. Why would I take such extreme measures? Stop it, Daniel. You are ruining it. We are so close, I beg you. Maybe I'm saving you. No, you fool! You killed us! You killed us both!
It was my greatest triumph, and I never looked back. You think I was afraid, fleeing Brennenburg? Huh. Quite the contrary. I knew it was my purgatory, hellfire made to wash away my sins. There's no denying the things I've done, but I have paid my tribute. I gave them that awful man. I did the right thing.
Woo! Okay. Right. Game over. That was amazing. That was genuinely wonderful. I think, all things considered, I think that was probably one of the better endings. Even if the shadow does hunt him down and kill him eventually, I think that for him, he knows it's coming, and because that for him would be his catharsis and his for everything he's done. I don't know. It's not a bittersweet ending. I actually quite like the ending. Like, it's open, but at the same time, it gives you some closure. I liked it. It was good. Really good game. Thoroughly enjoyable game. The end. Ike 271. Don't know what that means, but okay. Can you continue? So can you do the inner sanctum again and get all the different endings? That would be cool. Oh, you can!
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice
I
and
shall speak
clear
to you
now?
tomorrow.
Am I the
I'm gonna
villain?
figure out how to get all the different
Good
endings here.
and evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
unless I just... Head and portal, but the portal's not open yet, so I need to wait.
Do you see it? A whole other world. Isn't it beautiful? I can finally return home. But you, I am sorry, Daniel. You won't be able to. No, you fool! You have ruined us!
There he is. Do you see him, Vaya? He deserves so much more. Please, help him. I know you can. Don't worry, Daniel. It will be all right.
How is that the good ending? That was some heavy duty, nothing fucking happened. That was some serious fuck all just happened there. The end. ODN 314. Nothing happened there. Nothing happened. That was not a good ending.
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
Sorry, I'm just, I just don't want to look at another man's choke for too long. That's kind of why I'm looking anywhere else other than him. It's just not what I want to see. I just want to look up that ending though. If that's the good ending, then... I don't know. So, all the endings, they do have some kind of meaning of some sort, but
See it? A whole other world. Oh, isn't it beautiful? I can finally return home.
I mean, yeah, the Agrippa ending is the good ending,
But
but it's also the most open and convoluted.
you won't be able to enter. You are still tainted, branded by the shadow. It will consume you either way.
Sacrifice. Okay. So when you let him go, this is the bad ending.
Please, let me go. I'll never tell you.
So all this stuff chasing us from the shadow.
Thank you, my friend. Your sacrifice won't be forgotten. You will be celebrated forever.
That was a bit of a shit ending as well. TYR299. But with that, we are done with Amnesia, and at this time of night, I am done with the stream. I meant that in the nicest way possible. That sounded a bit harsh. But no, that was a wonderful, wonderful game. Thoroughly enjoyed that. That was genuinely really good. So the whole time, like the whole drips and stuff, that would have been the amnesia of forgetfulness, and that's okay, interesting. So I reckon if you were to play through the game again, you'd get little hints and stuff as to the actual story of the game now that you know what the fuck's going on. But onwards and upwards. I won't be playing this game again on a stream, but I might play it myself. But thank you for sticking with me if you stuck with me for this long. Give us a follow if you've enjoyed this. I will always, I will put this on my YouTube page, so be sure to give that a wee subscribe. You can check all our previous streams, you can check up all our videos there. It's our main base of operations is YouTube, and we just stream every now and again. But thank you for joining me. Have a good night, guys. Thank you. Good night. And I'll catch you later.